Hi, Gerhardt Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So Joe Biden was recently interviewed by a trans woman, aka a man who chooses to pretend he's actually a woman. This was Dylan Mulvaney. You can find this clown on YouTube videos and in other social media. He performs the most absurd parodies of womanhood you could possibly imagine. And I've known plenty of women in my life. Might surprise some of you to know my mother is actually a woman. My sister, she's a woman. Never. This Dylan Mulvaney's disgusting parody of womanhood doesn't approach anything near what I've encountered in my life from actual women. Of course, this Dylan Mulvaney doesn't experience menstrual cramps, doesn't have to worry about an accidental pregnancy or ovarian cancer. He knows absolutely nothing about going through female puberty. Neither do I, and I don't pretend to know. Right? And Dylan Mulvaney, he knows as much as I do. But he feels like he's really a woman. How would this clown know what it felt like to be a woman? He's never been a woman. He's not a woman now. So in the aftermath of this interview with Biden, the popularity of this social influencer absolutely soared. This is catastrophic. The rates of this epidemic and gender dysphoria have absolutely soared. This is, without question, the product of social contagion and this radical gender ideology taught in the schools. And it's taught from kindergarten all throughout the educational system. And Biden? Oh, he's fighting for legislation that would coerce doctors and parents into providing gender-denying, gender-confirming care, right? It's absolutely atrocious. The lives and bodies of these children will be permanently destroyed. And there is a growing army of detransitioners out there giving testimony to this very fact. Of course, Biden knows this is evil. Everybody with a thinking brain who hasn't been diluted by this cultural Marxist ideology knows it's a poisonous lie. Biden just doesn't care. He wants to placate his radical base. And by the way, growing numbers of European countries, including Spain, Finland, Sweden, and England, have rejected this gender-affirming care ideology. Why? Because it is just not science. It's ideologically induced medical atrocity. And the truth will come out. The truth is coming out. There are lawsuits being launched, and people will be held accountable. Unfortunately, the sad reality is these puberty blockers, the damage that they do, the surgeries, the hormones, that damage cannot be undone. I hope you will check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's available on Amazon, and I systematically dismantle this poisonous lie. And I give you the data, I give you the facts, I give you the science, the actual science. And no, it's not important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye.